Welcome to part 1 of the ClaimExpress training series. In this video, we're going to show you around the system and show you the navigation so that you can use ClaimExpress. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here to my example location. And your username will be your email address and the temporary password that you received in your activation email if you're logging in for the first time. So go ahead and enter in your email address and then your temporary password that you received in the email. And once we log in, I'll show you how to change your email. So here we have 5 icons at the top, and you'll use these 5 icons on a daily basis in the ClaimExpress system. The first icon is your home icon. And under the home icon, you'll be able to view the dashboard. You'll be able to view appointments and tasks, the users in your company, the suppliers and crews that you have set up in your company, and as well as you'll be able to view the forms and docs that you have uploaded in your system. The next icon is the list icon. Under this icon, you can view the list of all of your leads, your projects, the job orders for material, labor, turnkey, and equipment, your final paperwork, accounts receivable, my money, and your reports. The next icon is the add icon. For an company administrator, you'll be able to add a lead or add a branch location. After the 30-day free trial, when you add a branch location, each branch location costs $199 per month. So please note that when you do add a branch location, when we start billing, that you'll be charged for this. And then the next icon is the settings icon. This is where you can go to edit your location settings. This is where you can go to switch to a different location as a company administrator. And this is also where you can edit your personal settings and where you can go to edit and add your users for your company. The next icon is the support icon. Anytime you have a question or you want to view the frequently asked questions or view training videos, which this is one of them, you can come here to view all of that or to submit a ticket if you have a problem so that we can get some help back to you. So first off, I told you I would show you where to change your password. That will be under the location settings icon. And you'll want to go to personal settings and then password settings. So this is where you can edit all of your personal settings and change your password. You'll have to enter your old password, which will be in that email that you received for the first time, and then enter in a new password that you want and hit save, and then that will change your password. Now, I'm also going to show you how to change your password if you forgot password. So if you forgot your password and you don't know how to log in, then you'll just click Forgot Password here, and you'll enter in the email that you have used to set up your account with, and you'll get an email allowing you to change your password to whatever you want. So I'm going to log back in. Here, and I'll take you through each of the icons so you can view it. So when you first log in, this is the dashboard screen. This is where you can view the scoreboard for all of your salesmen. So I only have 2 salesmen listed here, but in your branch location, the more users you have, the more salesmen you have, they'll show up in this list, and you'll be able to see how they're doing in the system, how many projects they've had, how many leads they've entered into the system, how many of those leads were self-generated versus company-generated, and how many offers they've completed, and the total sales that they've produced for their location. There's also these quick links which help you get around the system without having to go into each separate list. It's just a way for you to quickly locate a certain set of information. So we'll also come over here to appointments and tasks. This is where you can view all of the different appointments and tasks that are generated by the system. So if someone has entered in an appointment, you'll be able to view it here, but you'll also be able to see all of the tasks that are generated by the system, such as complete the offer, do the final paperwork, verify your insurance and mortgage company. All of these are tasks generated by the system that help you keep up with the processes. You can also view your users, and this will just show up in list form. You can also see your suppliers, your crews, and then your forms and docs also. So this list format, if we come in here, we can go down to leads. And these are all the leads I have in the system right now. But if you have more, there will be several pages of leads. You can show 20, 50, 100, or 500 down here so that you don't have to keep scrolling through lists. Or if you know the lead, you can also come up here and search for it. So I'll come over here and search for prior. Hit search. And there's a lead that I found. It shows you the date that the lead was put in and the address and the best contact so that you don't actually have to go into the lead to find the phone number to contact them with. And then it shows you the status of the lead. So right now this lead needs an offer. And it shows you the rep it's assigned to as well. So I want to back out and see all the leads again. Here is where we have the rep assignment. So as a company administrator, you can assign the different leads to a different sales rep, and all of your sales reps will be listed here. But a sales rep cannot assign leads to different people. They will just see their own leads. They won't see anyone else's leads in the system. So to go into a lead, we come over here to this action drop list and we drill into the details. So here I can see all of the details for this lead. We don't have any photos uploaded, so if we had a photo uploaded, it would show up right here. And we can see that there are no jobs defined yet. So we don't have any of the pricing information here yet. Now we can also go into the projects list by clicking projects under the list. And here we can see all of the projects that we have in the system. Each project has a unique number assigned to it, like a job order. It's called a project ID. So these are the project IDs. You can search for a certain one, or you can just go down and find it by the name or the address. And then to go into the details, we just go over here to the action drop list and hit details to see it. And we can see everything that we've done to this project in the system and who did that in the system. And here is where we can see a photo uploaded. And we can go and view the map for it and see the projects and leads in the area around it. So this is our current project, and then on the map we can view leads that have appointments, projects that have appointments, projects and pending projects. We can also view all of the job orders in the system that we have that need to be assigned to a supplier or verified once we've received the invoice. We can also go to final paperwork and see projects that need to have the insurance company and mortgage company verified that they've received the final paperwork so that we can get that final check. We can also go to accounts receivable and see for a whole branch location how many projects we have, what the total selling price is, the total payments, the balance due out of the total payments, and the percent that's closed, the percent that's collected, and which projects are in have aged 0 to 30 days, 31 to 60 days, and 61 to 90 days, and over 90 days, and how much needs to be collected in those amounts. So that comes in handy when you have projects that are way past overdue and you need to get out a collection letter to these homeowners so that you can get your final checks. And you can also view it by each project as well, and the status and how much you've been paid. We also have My Money. And Reports, which will go to the scoreboard. The scoreboard's really neat because you can see how well you're doing for a branch location and overall how your salesmen are doing for that branch location. And you can also see it individually for each sales rep down at the bottom. The next icon is the Add Lead icon. If you click on that, it'll take you straight to where you can enter in your lead into the system. And then there's the location settings. So if we have multiple locations, then we would go to Switch Locations. And here you can switch between the different locations you have. Notice we have a testing branch here. Every company that is set up in the system has their branch location, but there's also a testing branch set up for you. And this is so you can practice in the system. So if you don't want any of the data to count towards your real leads and projects and your real book of business, then you would go to testing branch to allow your salesmen to practice on the system. We also have location settings. So this is where you can go to edit the location settings. Only a company administrator can edit the settings. Note that the sales reps cannot edit this information. Only a company administrator or a branch administrator for his specific branch can. So you can edit the location settings, the profile, add suppliers and crews, add forms and docs to the location, and you can go here to edit your macros. You can also edit your personal settings. And this is where you'll go to edit your contact information. You can upload a photo of yourself, reset your password, and under email notices, you can change which emails you receive for different processes that happen in the system. This is also where you go to users, and you'll view all of the users. So if you have a sales rep that you need to deactivate their login, you can do it here. You can also add a sales rep and their pay plans here. You can also go in and change which locations they have access to. So if you have a sales rep that ends up moving to another location, branch location that you have, then you can go in here and assign them to that branch location and define his pay plan and hit save, and he'll then have access to that branch location. And then this is your support icon, and this is where you'll go if you need help. So if you have a question, you can click here to write a ticket, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. You can also view frequently asked questions and how-to videos. So this is how you navigate the system. And again, if you need to search for anything, there's always this top level search where you can go to search for leads or projects, and it'll show you in here. And you can also always print your different lists or export them to Excel. Here we can export it. So you'll always have access to your information. Alright, that concludes our part 1 of our training series for ClaimExpress, and hopefully you've figured out all of the navigation by me going through all of this. Our next video will talk about all of the different location settings and how to edit these settings for your branch location. Thank you.